Hi again. This is day 2 of the spinal cord stimulator trial. I told you I would come back every day and give you an update of how things are going. So I had it done on Friday evening, and it is now Sunday afternoon, about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So just about 48 hours after the stimulator was placed. Okay, so how it's going. I'm thinking it's actually working. Sometimes I'm thinking, this is great, it really works, it's working great, and then all of a sudden I'll have pain and I'll be like, oh wait, this is not working. So it's like this back and forth of, yeah, I think it's working, or no, I don't think it's working. So it is a little bit confusing. The first thing I noticed, actually my husband noticed yesterday, was when I go into my house, there's like one step up. And usually I have a really hard time with that one step. I have to grab onto the door and really like have my cane and really pull myself up. And he said we were sitting outside and I kind of just walked right in. And he said, did you see what you just did? He said, you walked right in. So I didn't even realize it. So a lot of times you will notice people around you will notice things more than you do. I did notice this morning when I got out of bed. Now, I am a little uncomfortable. I'm always uncomfortable in the morning, but today I was still uncomfortable because you have the pack all on one side, so you can really only sleep on the other side, or I don't really sleep on my back or my stomach, so I'm kind of positioned in the same position for a long time, so I am kind of achy, still a little bit achy from the procedure, but that is definitely wearing off. So it took about 2 days for that pain to really go away. A little tiny bit of achiness from that, but pretty much that pain is gone. But like achy in the morning. But I did notice when I did finally get up and get out of bed this morning, my routine is to get out of bed. I'm in a lot of pain. I go to my computer. I sit at my computer chair, and the first thing I do is take my pain medication. And this morning I didn't do that. And I got up, I walked in, sat in my chair, and just sort of went right on the computer, and I wasn't even thinking about taking pain medication like immediately. Usually it's like I can't get to it fast enough, and I didn't even think about it. About a half an hour later I was starting to feel a little bit of pain, so I did, and what I did was, instead of taking a whole pill, I broke it in half. I took half a pill, and that seemed to take the edge off. So in that respect, definitely working. Last night, the representative from Boston Scientific changed my program. I was on a program that was on, but I didn't feel. So he changed that program to a program where I actually feel the stimulation. And it was a program that we had made right after the procedure to hopefully get to my back area. It's really kind of difficult to get this stimulation right into like the center of your back, and that I'm a little concerned with, and I will try and talk to him about that when he calls next. He usually calls in the morning and then in the evening. Excuse me. So with this pattern, you put it on, and it's stimulation, and I could feel it, especially if you've got pain in your legs. Mostly this is great because it goes right to your legs, right to my thighs. I could feel it down my calves, a little bit in my feet. I could feel it in my sides. I could feel it in my butt. But just to get really, if all your pain is only in the center of your back, I'm not positive if this would be the best thing for you. Definitely talk to your doctors before that. I don't know if it's because the procedure was in the back and it might still be swollen and a little sore, so maybe that's why I'm not feeling it. I'm not positive. But definitely, absolutely working. Again, absolutely not completely out of pain. I would say right now I've been keeping a log of how I'm feeling, what I'm doing, and my pain levels. Now normally on a typical day I would be at a 7, sometimes an 8. since I've had this in, well, yesterday I felt like it was more like a 6, and today I'm actually rating myself at a 5, which is really good for me. Because if I'm just sitting around, I'm feeling pretty good, which is amazing. Walking, though, I think what I'm realizing is because I've been in pain for so long, years, almost two and a half, 3 years, and I haven't been using my muscles the way you should, because when I walk really slow, and because I'm in so much pain, I don't really walk very far. I don't stand up a lot. So sitting around, because of all the pain for so long, I think my muscles have really gotten very weak. So I think I feel this really does work, and then after the trial's over and I decide to get it, after that I'm gonna have to start working out, whatever I can do, walking, elliptical, whatever I can do to get my muscles stronger. Because I think that's what's happening too. I'm still kind of walking, I'm walking better, and I'm not in as much pain while I'm walking, but I'm still kind of struggling walking, and I just think it's because my body hasn't been exercised the way it should be, the way it used to be. I used to be able to walk 2 miles a day. I used to exercise all the time, and now for the last couple of years it's like I'm just like, dormant. So that was pretty much. I actually did get out today, which was, I didn't think I was going to be able to do, but it's a lot better than I thought it was. Like I said, the pain from the procedure is pretty much gone. It's annoying, I have to tell you, having the wires coming out of your back with all the tape on it, because it's very hot out. It's July 2nd. It's like 90-something degrees. You've got this plastic on your back, so you're sweaty, and then it's hot anyway, and it's itchy. So that's not pleasant. And then you got the wires coming around your side in the pack that goes around your waist. That's not very comfortable. So I would definitely think that once you get the one that goes inside of you, you won't have to deal with all this stuff on the outside. It'll probably be a lot easier. So that is annoying, and it is itchy, I must tell you. I guess because the plastic's over you and it's hot underneath, so it's very itchy. Like I said, cut down a lot on I think I'm cut down about, I'd say at least 25% right now on my pain medication, which is fantastic. I mean, if it does that much alone, it will be worth it. So I did get out. Last night sleeping, I did take pain medication at night. Seems to be like more like later at night you seem to get, I think that's with anything. You're tired from the day, and your muscles, and you're just more achy at the end of the night. So took something for pain, took something for sleep, and I did sleep pretty well for me. And I did wake up a few times. I did fall asleep in the bed. Then, of course, I wake up, I come to my computer chair, fell asleep in my computer chair, then woke up again, and then did go back in the bed. So it is a back and forth kind of thing, but that's kind of my everyday thing. So if you don't have trouble sleeping, you probably won't have that much trouble sleeping with this. I thought it was going to be a lot more uncomfortable to sleep with all the contraption, but you can actually lay down on your back. It's not that uncomfortable. I think having the thing around your waist is a little more uncomfortable. But so sleep wasn't bad, pain wasn't bad. Like I said, though, it is a little confusing, because sometimes then all of a sudden when you do feel pain, it's like, oh gosh, it's not working. But you got to take the good with the bad, and any amount of decrease is just wonderful. And like I said, I got out today, which was great. And I'll get back to you tomorrow to keep you updated on how things are going. Have a great day.